in big bold letters, let's take our city back our city. From whom? From whom are we taking our city back? You know,
Wokesters and Green Party communists.
so you can see some of the people who are involved in it. This is Alistair Boyce, and he is the person who you saw on the article. This is also Alistair Boyce. I think it's Alistair Boyce.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's having a wee cuddle there.
Yeah, we cuddle there.
Cuddle with that
Now,
little chemo child.
the next bit that we're going to share with you is what did you just call him? I worked past that and then heard it in the back of my head. The next bit we're going to share with you. We are going to share with you with a grain of salt because we haven't seen any of the evidence pointing to this from behind. But debunking conspiracies, Aotearoa have done some work on this today. And this goes back to the people who are our people, and they've basically gone through and they've done some research on the people who are involved with this, so you can know who is behind that. As I said, grain of salt, and I will say allegedly, because this is what they've put out there. I haven't seen the evidence to this yet, so we'll take it with a grain of salt, but here we go. Tobacco and whaling lobbyist Glenn Inwood and friends.
What? Whaling?
Are getting pretty upset. Okay. Their latest disinformation and conspiracy theories are not welcomed by posties. After the division and hate they've caused to help their friends like Shane Jones into power using the freedom movement, they're not giving up campaigns to keep manipulating the citizens of Aotearoa into supporting the foreign corporations they help to exploit our country. Here's a reminder of who Better Wellington is. Who's behind Better Wellington and why are they trying to influence local politics in the capital? Windbag is the spin-off's Wellington Issues column written by our Wellington editor Joel McManus. It's made possible thanks to the supporters of the spin-off members. Better Wellington, I'm assuming they're saying that this has come out of Windbag. I'm assuming because they've listed it that way. Better Wellington, a conspiracy-aligned right-wing political campaign group, is making moves to influence the 2025 local body election. The group was briefly active during the 2022 election, taking out some newspaper ads endorsing candidates, but in the past few weeks, it has relaunched with a more intense focus than before. Better Wellington launched Twitter and Facebook pages in July, and its blog has been active since June 24. Most of the content the group posts are pretty standard right-wing opposition to Wellington local issues, cycleways, rate rises, Māori wards, and so on. But sometimes the mask slips. A series of satirical videos created by the group refer to Mayor Tory Whānau as a diversity hire, aiming to, quote, further the trans agenda. The video focused on Whānau's admitted drinking problems, and she is depicted drunk driving. The Twitter account constantly reshares anti-trans posts about Olympic athletes. Excuse me for a sec. Back again. None of the content has received much attention. The group has 69 followers on Twitter and 10 on Facebook at the time of publication. Okay, so this is the spin-off. But it's not the reach that's notable. It's the quantity of posts. The pages are regularly posting original, often detailed content. There is some significant effort being put in here, and the people behind it are apparently committed to continuing until the 2025 local body elections. Who is behind Better Wellington? The website was registered by Paul Hefferman, whose name is also on the authorizing statement. Hefferman previously ran a business named Mindshift, which he promoted as a unique, powerful, and transformational program designed to remove anxiety and depression within 2 to 3 days, priced from $1,500 to $6,000.
So snake oil.
I'm not saying that. We're just saying what's obviously there was an image there for stuff as well. Gary Moeller, Paul Heffernan, and Glenn Inwood. Gary Moeller is also listed as a founding supporter. Moeller was at the parliamentary process in 2022, is a regular guest on Reality Check Radio, has written for Cameron Slater's blog, The BFD. He wrote a series of articles in 2023 arguing the splintered, quote, freedom movement, end quote, should unite behind New Zealand First, and encouraged his followers to join the party and influence it from within. Glenn Inwood is the author of most of Better Wellington's blog posts. Inwood is a longtime political operative who has worked for Imperial Tobacco and various entities in the whaling industry. He was highly involved in the 2022 parliamentary protest and served as a go-between for protests and ACT leader David Seymour. Inwood spoke at the unsilenced anti-trans events at Takina earlier this year. We're still going. There's a lot to go. Hang on. Glenn Inwood at the unsilenced event at Takina. Inwood is the man behind the Resistance Kiwi, a conspiracy website, social media account, and Telegram group, most of which are now defunct. The Resistance Kiwi Twitter account appears to have been the original source of the false online rumors spread last year about a video of Tory whānau. The account posted the earliest public reference to the rumors 7 days before RNZ published a story based on them without any evidence that the video existed. You can have a chat now, Chewy, while I take a break.
So this absolute grab bag of grifters. I mean, Better Wellington or Cooked Wellington? Because that seems to be the flagpole that they're waving around. I think it's curious that they have the money to put in this amount of effort and a massive glossy flyer drop. And we've spoken about this before. I mean, we can't see any really clear links, but these are the sort of AstroTurf groups that we will see spin up, and they always seem to be issues that are on Atlas Group's radar.
Yeah, similar language at least, eh? And the thing you just said, the thing I found most interesting about that article is the amount of not that there's a lot of followers, there could be now, but there wasn't them. The amount of detail, right, that is put into the product that they're putting out, even if it's not going out to many people. Now, we can tell you that something with a lot of detail takes a lot of time, and a lot of time typically takes a fair amount of money. So it's being bankrolled from somewhere. Don't know where, but somewhere.
Unbelievable. Like I like when you started on this, I haven't pre-read this, but when you started on this, I was like, those rumors that went around about this video of Tory whānau, I'm like, as you went further and further, I was just like, I bet these guys have their fingerprints all over it. This video that everybody's seen, but no one can produce.
Yeah.
And those rumors were disgraceful. The language that was used was disgraceful. The joy that they took in someone that was admitting that they had a problem was disgraceful. And these guys want to pretend that they're, a respectable group of people that just bringing up honest held concerns of lots of Wellington's residents. Get fucked.